back to the Beard Bros podcast. Today's guest is my boy Dominic Miller. What's up, my dog?
Boy, yeah.
So if you guys don't know him, some of y'all might know him. We're gonna get to know him.
Y'all know him.
I'm gonna be honest. He was a super random guest today. I hadn't seen the man, and dude, it's been like a minute. Yes, it's been
a couple years.
a straight minute.
I don't know last time I seen him either.
I think
Like Demi hooping.
That happened a year ago at least.
Yeah.
That's last time I hooped.
Damn, for reals. Where are you? Okay, let's just start there. Or you know what? Hold on. This is how this happened. Wednesday, my brother and I were going to church. Random as his day goes, and all we hear is "Don't run over my ball, bro." And I'm like, "What?" So I look, and there's a volleyball rolling up into my driveway, and I look to the right, and there's Dom walking up. Like, this guy, I haven't seen him in forever.
He plotted on us.
Hey,
I'm gonna get these
He
motherfuckers.
knew.
I was trying to be up on this show, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, be out here.
And so, right in there, you know, obviously, been a minute, gave a few hugs, you know, and small chit chat led into let's hop on the podcast.
Oh, man.
Okay,
So
so,
excited about this shit.
That's how that goes. See, just
That's how it always goes though. We see somebody, we're like, hey, how you doing? They're like, hey, Beard Bros, fucking, you want to come on the podcast? We're like, yeah, fuck it. We're just, you get them, bro.
I have a beard too, but my job requires me to shave.
Where are you
know?
working at? Where are you working at?
I work at Admiral Beverage, man. I'm a merchandiser. I'm stationed in Carlsbad, so
Okay, so you go back and forth or what?
yeah, it's a good job, man. I get paid good.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what you've been doing for a while or what?
Yeah, well, I've been there for about almost 6 months.
Hey, that's not bad, dude. That's
So I went from Leprino to there because they had like better benefits and a lot better stuff for me, and got to spend more time with my family and stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's super important, bro. I'm glad you're doing good. Sounds like, I mean, shit, from leaving Leprino, that's high praise job right there. And then to leave for better, that's good shit, dude. I like to hear
Teaching
that.
my daughter the volleyball game. You know what I'm saying? That's what the volume was right now. I told my daughter
What
the
about
volleyball
the
game.
b-ball? What about
Hey,
the b-ball?
Man, it's been all I do now, man, is I just family and work. I play ball every now and then. I just kind of stopped a lot from how much I used to play, you know. And you know,
Fuck yeah.
constantly every day. Everybody knows me as a baller. So
That's what I'm saying. Back in high school and forever, bro,
I was
balling.
the baller. You know what I mean?
All ball.
Yeah, all ball, man. But now I'm a
I didn't know a
family
guy on the court that could guard Dom for real. Like,
No
for
way,
real.
they was there. Ain't nobody guarding this wood.
Like, all right, Dom. And he was
Hooper.
stacking Markel. I'm like, we're running the court today.
Hooper, dog. Hooper, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
Those are the good old days. That's what we were talking about not that long ago is how often do you see, because we used to do it, where we'd group together at someone's house or go to a school and hoop for hours, bro. And now I hardly see a hoop on the streets or people balling as much as I used to.
We used to buy lunch at high school, remember that?
Bro, it
Lunchtime, right when we got there for breakfast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, we
out
would
there,
be
we was
balling
out there
all the time. It was like non-stop balling.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I understand.
nowadays, how do you go about it? You said you got your daughter. That's your only child, right?
No, I got 3 kids. I got 3 daughters.
How 3 girls?
3 daughters,
Damn.
bro.
How old are
He
they?
was a player back in the day.
It's from the same baby mama.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Hell of respect.
Oh,
yeah,
hell
of respect.
Yeah, I got my lady, man. and-
Oh, that's what's good,
You know
dude.
what I mean?
That's what's good.
Yeah, I got one, and but you know, I got a 12-year-old. She's in Mountain View. She went to Mountain View like we did.
Boy,
Yeah, she'll be
12
13.
years old.
12, bro.
She was as old as
That's
me.
how long it's been.
That is a minute, bro.
Yeah, and then I got a 9-year-old, and I recently just had another one, and well, she's 4 now. It's not recently.
So not that recent,
But she just turned 4.
She's
She
4.
just turned 4 in July, so.
Oh, okay.
So I got my 3 baby girls, you know what I mean, and
Damn, boy.
I'm trying to focus on what they want to do, their dreams. You know, they're all in like gymnastics and cheer and volleyball and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to get them prepared to be the big stars. You know what I mean? How I was when I was in high school.
Damn,
So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
That's super dope, dude. That's
It really is.
between the two of us. We ain't got no fucking.
I got a a few negatives.
I got a few negatives. I got a few scares. You know what I'm saying? I got a few scares.
I got a few plan Bs, but that's
Shit. And so that's crazy, bro. You got a lot of girls, bro. Mostly, everybody we brought on usually has either half and half or boys. You're the very rare fucking breed right here. 3 girls.
Real men have girls, bro. That's what they told me. You know what I'm saying?
I always said if I were to have a kid, I'd prefer girls.
I
So
think I said that too.
that's-
Yeah.
I'm just on that level. So I want to know, how old were you when you had your first baby?
I was 18.
18, straight out of high school, or were you still in high school?
Pretty much still in high school, about to be out of high school.
Oh, okay, so you
know what I mean?
were
So I'm on
pretty
my-
far.
29, I'm about to be 30. I'll be 30 in January. I'm old.
Oh
So
my
see, he's about
God.
to be.
I'm about to be 29 in December.
we there.
We there, bro. I'm like, bro, time fucking flies.
Dude.
Because when I think about it, like you were saying off camera, but we'll bring it up again. Bro, there were times when I'd throw parties and you would just roll over and be like, fuck it, I live across the street. Let's get
Uninvited.
faded. Yeah, like,
Uninvited. I just roll over. That's how cool we was. I just roll
he'd
over.
be like, there's cars, I'm going.
I'm going over. I see the door open. I'm like, I'm gonna roll through some shit.
And those are the times, and that, to me personally, seems already forever ago.
Dude, it was.
Like, dude, I haven't partied or nothing like that in already 7 months. I've been sober. And even before that, like, I had already kind of stopped the partying at my house for the most part because it was just,
Get too intense.
like, my neighbors started hating me. Your parents probably fucking hate me. So.
Okay, so get this, guys. I live across the street. I'm right
He
there.
literally lives across the street, and so if you guys know me, which I'm sure at least 20 episodes in, you fucking know me. You've probably been around.
He's a bad guy.
I'm not. I'm not a bad.
He's a
guy.
bad influence on your
I
life.
used to be
Yeah.
a very bad influence on a lot of people's lives, but fuck it, it would work both ways. People were bad influence in my life. Fuck y'all.
I can say my
Billy.
name, bro.
Billy.
Wasn't that Billy?
Billy.
Billy was
Nah,
talking to you.
he's my boy. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, that seems crazy because we're about to be 30, bro. You're literally gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30
Literally in like
a little
4
more
months,
than
I'll
a
be
year. And it's like, fuck, man. Where does time go?
Is it your birthday in January?
December.
Is it December?
December
okay.
19th.
I knew that. I was just kind of.
We're right
like
there.
exactly a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, a month. Mine's in January.
Fuck. And so, how do you, okay, with someone that has kids, I remember when I was growing up, and I never really heard it from my parents, but I did hear it from like either teachers or like older people that I either hung out with or whatever. They would always preach, hey, appreciate this time, like freshman year, appreciate these next 4 years because they're gonna fly by. They're gonna fly by, so make sure you enjoy it while you can. And at a freshman, whatever, I'm thinking, shut the fuck up. I got 4 years.
I got 4, dude.
Like, what the fuck? And yet here I am. I'm fixing to be 30 soon, and
12 years out of high school.
what the fuck? Where I wish I had those 4 years back. Like, so what I was getting at is, as a dad, a father of 3, not just 3, but 3 girls, how do you embed that mindset? Like, these 4 years are probably what most people consider your golden years that you will not experience again. Like, college is not high school, and after college, if they go to college or they do whatever, it's just not the same. Where you don't have responsibilities, you don't have bills, your parents are there, you can play whatever sports, do any activities, like everything's at your leisure. How do you preach that to one? What's your
You know, man, my kids, you know, I go day by day.
okay?
You can't really press something on them that they don't want to do. When they fall in love with something, that's kind of when you press on it, and you know, you show them that you're behind them 100%.
Okay.
Never force my kids to do anything they don't want to do. If they want to do it, they know not to quit. That's not in my blood. That's not in their blood. It's not going to happen. If you start something, you're going to finish it, just like school. I told them, you know, I want them to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to go to college.
Oh yeah.
But you are going to graduate. If you don't want to go to college, that's your decision when you get out of high school.
Right.
That's a decision that every person individually has to make. No parent can make you go to college.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's kind of a decision that every person kind of makes whether you go to college or not. So So I want them to know that they don't have to go to college. I want them to go to college. I want them still got to go to college, but they are going to graduate.
At least high school.
I graduated. Their mom graduated. My parents graduated. It's just how
So
it
that's paramount for you.
yeah, I set a standard. I try to set a little standard from how I grew up. I did graduate. I wasn't the greatest. Don't get me wrong. I didn't get A's and B's. You know what I mean? I had some D's, D's and U's, C's, D's, and some A's. But I graduated. I got my diploma, and I'm proud. I think that's a proud moment in a person's life.
Okay.
Graduation. Graduation is something everybody should experience. It's pretty awesome. It's an awesome feeling. That night is like all about you. Your family is all about you. Walking down the aisle and they say your name. It's an experience. And graduation is an achievement. Not just an experience, it's an achievement. Not everybody graduates.
That's
Some
true.
people drop out of middle school, beginning of high school, can't finish because it's too hard. But saying that you graduated, how awesome that is.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That definitely. I guess I've never really thought about that part of it. I've always been like, I guess I took that bit. I don't know. I'm obviously not a parent, so I don't have that experience. I wouldn't think like that yet. But I guess when I have thought about having kids, I've never thought that you're gonna at least graduate high school.
You're going to, yeah.
See, I thought about it too because I didn't graduate, so I was just like, I had that FOMO, I was missing out on some shit. I never went to home.
No, when you're, yeah.
I didn't go to prom. You know what I mean? It's weird shit.
When all
like
your
that.
friends are sitting there talking hey, boy, we graduated, man, we did this, and you're just sitting there well, I was there, but I didn't graduate.
Yeah, I was just
you
there
have that
chilling.
feeling left out. And
I would press it harder on my kid to graduate than anything.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's just
It
something
might sound
to look back
petty
on.
and stupid. It's graduations, high school graduation.
No, by all means.
I
But like
missed
you
out on a
said,
lot.
I'm about 30, and one of my funnest nights was graduation night, and I got to take my first shot, and I got to
One of my first shots.
one of my first shots. You graduated.
Yeah, it was definitely
Congratulations.
one of my first shots. Shit.
You know what I mean?
I think Dom gave me my first shot.
Shit.
Don't judge me. We was out here.
Graduation was lit.
It was lit, man.
And not to knock him, I'm sure it was fun, but what was it called? The after party for the
project
student
celebration.
Project celebration. I'm sure it was cool. I'm pretty sure some guy got cool prizes. I didn't get cool prizes. I got some dope ass memories.
Dope.
I got some memories that are gonna last forever, man.
Yeah,
And your Windows 5 is now outdated, motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
So I'm just saying, yeah, you guys have a hell of an idea. When it comes to parenting, I would have not thought about making. I guess for me, I take that as that's a necessity. I feel like it's something I don't have to preach because it's just given, I guess. But you're right. Not everybody does manage to get there.
They don't, man.
And I guess I have to put my hats off to my parents because not a lot of you guys might know, and I'm not here to brag by no means, but when I was in second grade, I had been tested to be gifted, not slow, but
you was slow.
more.
He was slow.
I was on the higher echelon as far as
He was drinking in second grade.
I only started smoking in 5th grade.
I started the pints in 5th grade. Don't judge me.
No, but I was a young individual being considered smarter than others, so I was always held to a higher expectation. And when I was probably 8th grade freshman year, I was tired of it, dude. I was tired of taking honor classes, AP classes, being always watched so minutely, every little thing was you gotta do better, and I was just over that shit. And there was a part of me that was I'm done. I don't even want to be in college. Which, no offense, if I would have got out of school, I would have graduated probably earlier and started college sooner. But I didn't know the programs they have today. Because a buddy of mine, his son, he's 17 now. He sort of dropped out of high school, but he took a test. I think it was his GED test. Got his GED early, at 15, and he has been taking college courses ever since. So he's expected to graduate by the time he's 19 years old with a bachelor's degree. and whatever. Shout out, Tito. If you watch this, Rob, you guys, good shit, man. And if I would have known that shit, I would love to do that, man.
Yeah, that was my plan. When I was 15, I got my GED, and I started college when I was 16, bro.
Dang, for real?
Dropped out when I was like 17. I started college early.
Dang.
Like the year my friends graduated was the year I started college. Like their senior year was my freshman year.
I never went to college. It was a kind of a decision for me. I didn't. After 12 years of school,
You were just like,
I was over it.
shit.
I mean, I probably could have followed, the basketball career. I probably could have did something. I think I was pretty good.
I thought you were hella good, bro.
I wasn't a.
You were a fucking stud. I'll give you that much. When it came to hooping,
man. Yeah, I busted my ass in some hooping. I
definitely.
also represented Mexico in a summit league.
Did you?
Yeah, if you go to Phoenix Summit Basketball under Mexico, I'm on there on YouTube.
No shit. We'll leave the link in the description. Y'all guys go check them out. Can you like the page or anything?
Yeah, you can like it.
Hey, go show this man some love.
I was out there with my boy. I don't know if y'all know Chase Salazar, Ryan Montoya, Jacob Lopez. And we were playing against countries like Germany, Australia.
Did you travel or were you playing just strictly in Mexico?
It was just in. It was in Phoenix. It was in Phoenix, Arizona. We got to go to. It was a 3-month little summit. We got to go check out the Phoenix Suns gym, and it was pretty cool, man. It was an experience. To get drafted to go play overseas is
dude, that fucking
to even get to that kind of level is ridiculous.
Dude,
and,
mad props.
Yeah, so
mad props.
So yeah, I did a lot of things. I found out that I could have made it overseas, so that was a good thing. I got recruited by Germany.
Damn.
So to go play in Germany, get paid to play, it was a cool experience.
So can I ask what prevented you?
Yeah. So what had happened was, I wasn't always. I'm not the perfect person. I went through my stuff. And I owed some back pay on child support. And if you have any felonies or you have any prior convictions, you have child support, anything that's holding you back with legal stuff with federal or with the government, they won't allow you to get a passport. Even if it's just to get a passport, just to go check out the country.
You tapped him out. I'm sorry. We're watching UFC fights. I didn't
mean him. He bleeding from his eye.
You tapped him. Okay, so then you had all these prior convictions.
No, I didn't really have prior convictions. Just had child support. So
and that was it.
Yeah, but I was pretty behind in child support, so that prevented me from getting my passport. So when I got caught up with child support finally again, but I just never really went back to try it again and see what was good. I kind of just gave up on it. But the fact that they were looking at me and we got all the process going, and to know that I could have went, it gives me a feeling knowing that I could have went. Like I know I could make it.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Fucking how many people that I honestly don't know really any, with the exception of I know a few people that have gone to like NMSU or that's super cool. Mad props to you guys, but like you said, to have someone basically professionally play a sport, like you had that opportunity, bro.
I mean, professionally overseas, to me, that's still professional. I mean,
you're getting paid to do something fucking dope. Like
you have, Dirk Nowitzki, you have players like
Ricky Rubio. You got like all these people that are balling out right now.
Jeremy Lin came from China, just came from overseas balling. You know what I mean? Like that's where you get looked at. So
that's fucking sick, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, it was a good moment in my life. Right
after that, what was your? I just want to know a little bit. Like, what'd you do? Like after you were like, well, fuck, I can't go. Did you keep balling in there?
Yeah, I came back home. Like when I had left, made kind of an agreement with my lady. That I was gonna go for 3 months to go hoop, so she accepted me to go.
Okay.
And if I made it. Things went the way I wanted it to go, and I made it. They were gonna move with me. I was gonna have my family move with me to wherever country that I went to.
That's fucking sick.
You know what I mean?
To even have that discussion, it's like, well, if I make it, babe, which there's a high chance of mine.
Yeah, you just never know if we do. Yeah, like Australia. There's Australia, Germany, Puerto Rico, a few other countries on there. When you go on the site, you'll check it out and look. I mean, there's some ballers. You know what I mean? There's some ballers, and everybody's trying to make it out there. And for you to get noticed by coaches, like send you an email like, hey, we love the way you hustle. You're an awesome shooter. We think you can really make something of yourself. We want you to come to our team. Like that kind of email, when you get that kind of email, is like uplifting, bro.
Bro,
There's
it's like
no feeling like it.
like Harvard or something.
Dude, you know what I mean? I'm like, what? Like when I got the email, it was just amazing. Like, what? These guys are really looking at me. Like, I can't believe that. I always thought I was good. In Roswell, you know, when I was in high school in Roswell, I had the mentality no one can beat me in basketball.
Right.
Especially in a one-on-one game. We play one-on-one, you're not going to beat me.
Right.
There's just no way anybody can challenge me now, and I still feel like I have
whoop that.
in a one-on-one game. Yes, that's the kind of mentality that
That's
I had.
dope, bro.
Growing up in Roswell, you know, Roswell's hood. I don't care what anybody says. They can say whatever they want about Roswell. Come here, and you try to put up a fight. Anybody here's gonna fight you.
That's very true,
That's the way
man.
Roswell is. You either gonna get in a fight, you're gonna get killed.
I've been at Navy, and some of the little dudes just be like, I'm
Find
like,
the biggest
fuck,
black dude
I'm
there.
fuck.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? The biggest.
But
dude
that's
there.
what I think Roswell flies under the radar a lot, is we are a gritty ass community. Like, we will scrap, we will do whatever. And it's not even just sports. I think there's people out there that grind it from, maybe they didn't have the best life growing up and whatever, and then now they're lawyers or they're doctors or they're nurses or they're whatever. As Roswell goes, I think every person here grinds the shit out of their.
You have to. This
Yeah.
is not somewhere that where people or major top names actually look on this place. You got to make it out of here to get looked at. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So for me to go to Phoenix and to get looked at by, even though it was another country, it's just like, dang, they notice the talent, they notice great things, and that stuff's just, it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. You
Yep.
know what I mean? I don't care what town, you could be from any town, you could be from Midway, and you put your mind to it, and big things can happen. You know what I mean? And you got to have that mindset. You get a little doubt, it ain't gonna happen. Not in a town like this.
That's true, man. That is very true, and
That's what I feel.
that's why we're here doing what we do, because we like to spread that message out that it don't matter what you want to do, man. I seen a sign because I hoop still, and on my like lunch breaks, a bunch of guys from work will go to this little rec center. And we'll just throw down in the gym some hoop, like for about an hour or so, man. Yeah, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday for sure. Wednesdays is a toss up from time to time. But
Is that the refinery?
yeah, I'm still over there, and so we hoop or whatever. But I seen a sign. I can't remember it exact words. All I remember is it was something along, "Whatever you are, be the best at being that." So whether you're a doctor or down to, you know, a taxi driver, I don't care what your profession is, just be the best if that's what you're working with, you know? And that's something I pride us on, is we're just a couple of guys putting that message out that we support everybody doing whatever it is that they want to be doing, man. And it goes to show, like he said, he may not have had the best opportunities, but he took his one true gifted talent, and I think it's probably led him into all the fortune he's had up to today.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think, like, the way you like grew up in Roswell, you know how it is, like, the hard fouls aren't called out there, do you?
Yeah.
But you think that, like, helped you out a lot? Like,
Helped me out a lot, man.
Fucking-
Growing up, I used to smash on a lot of people, you know what I mean? And a lot of people like to foul me because I was just that good. It really helps a lot, you know. I never complained, never called a foul. When they foul me, they would call it, "Oh, I got you, check up the ball."
yeah.
But that kind of play, you know, in Roswell, because Roswell, I mean, people fight over free basketball.
yeah.
Free, bro. There ain't no trophy. There ain't no, at the end of the day, we all pay $3 to get up in here and go play. And at the
you
end
know
of the day,
that
we
moment-
fighting over free games. Like, tell me you don't get no more hardcore than
That's
that.
so
You know what I
true.
mean?
That is so
We all
true.
pay the same price. And we get nothing out of it but a workout. And
Yeah,
we
that's
about to
so
fight
true.
over a game because we all wanted to win.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
what I
so
love.
fucking funny that you put it in that perspective.
That's what I love about Roswell, man, is that when we grind on something, we grind, bro. And it's like,
There's some
we're willing
people
to
out
fight to whatever extent that it goes to over a free game.
That's
some
fucking
extensive
true.
stuff, you know what I
That's
mean?
straight up facts.
I've been there. I've been in a point where me and another dude are in each other's face, like, what the fuck? It's hardball, boy, yeah. Shoot for that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot for the shoot, motherfucker. You been sucking all day.
Yeah, bottle like this. You know what?
And then Dom being a dickhead, he's like,
You know what I mean? I'm over here.
click, and he's just like, what?
Money. Game over. Get off the court. Start a fight right there just because we beat some people. You know what
That's what I was saying, bro. That's so fucking funny, man, because you're right. I have never been the one to either call a foul or fucking be the one to be like, oh, fucking, there's your foul or what. I'm gonna I think it's fair game, man. Unless it's like some obvious, you're fucking drag me to the ground kind of shit. But even then, I'm like, if that, you think you're gonna stop me, that still ain't gonna stop me.
Yeah.
Nah, that's some good shit, bro.
Yeah.
Those are days that, honestly, I don't ever think I'll ever really regain those glory days like that, man.
It's kind of hard to, man. Like, I also, when I messed up both my knees, I blew out both my ACLs on both my knees, and
Like full blown?
full blown. Like,
You had surgery and everything?
yeah, both my knees.
Oh my.
I had 2 surgeries on one knee and 1 surgery on another knee.
Motherfucker.
And I got picked to go to Germany after that happened.
Oh, fuck.
You know,
So you
it
basically
happened.
overcame that and still managed.
Yeah.
Imagine if you didn't do that,
And
you would have
yeah.
probably been like, yeah,
And at
motherfucker.
that when I went for that summer, I couldn't even really jump high. Like, I couldn't really grab the rim no more. Nothing, because before that, I could dunk every now and then.
Right.
I wasn't like dunking constantly overfulls or nothing, but I could dunk here and there. And then when I blew out my knees, I couldn't even touch the rim no more. But I became a really great shooter. I
So
changed
you
my game. I
adapted.
adapted my game.
Yeah, you could have been the first Curry.
I taught Curry his shot.
You know that kid motherfucker ain't got shit on top.
So was it Iguodala? Like he couldn't do it no more in Golden State, and that nigga just started shooting, bro. That's how
He's got a broke shot though. I don't give a fuck.
Can't shoot for his life.
But
That was shot
he
is
adopted.
ugly.
He's like adopted.
He
the
did.
people.
But point being is he's still pro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
he
His
has
defense is off the charts.
defense, athletic ability, could dunk, alley oops. I mean, there's so much of his game that he don't even need a shot. He still hits shots when
Yeah, it's crazy.
he don't hit shots a lot. But if y'all notice when you watch him, the man is clutch. He will hit a clutch shot.
That's what they were talking about this
He will
last
hit a
series
clutch
and
shot.
shit.
You know what I
was-
mean?
He was just.
I hate on
always
some
been
basketball
like-
players, but give props where it's due, man. You know what I mean? He has a horrible shot, and he doesn't make a lot. But when it comes down to clutch, for some reason, the man can.
That's just crazy how you came up. You're just like, man, I can't dunk no more, but fuck the adversity. I'm just gonna.
I'm
gonna adapt a new way.
Like when
score
if
guys.
when y'all go and y'all check it out, I mean, you're gonna see some of these dudes dunking, like, oh my god, like, wow. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting here like, I can't even jump that high. You don't dunk on me. And go out there and they end up not even be able to do nothing on me.
Okay, so
because-
you may not have been able to dunk hardcore, but for us short people, tell us what that feeling's like. Because obviously, even now, worse. I'm
mean-
never gonna touch that rim like that.
Think of it, okay? So dunking is like, hey, you scored a touchdown. I know you scored touchdowns
Oh,
in
yeah,
football.
yeah.
You play flag football. I know you hit home runs in baseball. I played baseball with you. You know
So
what
it's that
feeling's
feeling?
like. It's that kind of feeling when you dunk a basketball, especially when the crowd is like, oh my god.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying. When
and
someone dunks, it's
It's
just
the end of the first quarter. The crowd's going high. You know what I mean? We still got 3 more quarters. We're down 10. You get a dunk and the crowd gets lit. That's just the
I don't
kind
know
of feeling
that.
you
Well, I
get.
kind of know that feeling. Because
You
people
know what
hit
I
me
mean?
up all the time for like sneakers. They're like, man, you got those. That's how it kind of feels. Like you get praised like on some hype shit. Like when I wear some hype clothes, like they're just.
Hey, he's got his shit, bro. That's what we
I-
getting some kicks that are just
Like I
too
be
fresh.
on like on some hype shit, like on like sneakers. Like people be like, bro, your sneaker shit is just crazy. So I can kind of imagine how it is to dunk it, because like I'm the
You
dude.
know,
People know
when
like
we played in state, bro. I played in state, and we played against Espanola. And
Oh, yeah.
when you play against Espanola, they bring the whole enchilada. I played in front of 19,000 people.
yeah.
19,000 in a high school game, bro. In a high school game, we filled up the Lobos gym.
Yeah.
For a high school game, that's just wild. Walk out, you're walking down the tunnel. You know what I mean? You look out, and it's just gold. You just like. Stomach starts turning.
All eyes on you.
Feel like I want to throw up. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go down, And in the state game, I went out there and dropped 28, for the state game again in front of 19,000 people. I was hooping.
Yeah.
Once I start going, I lose the whole.
That's how it goes,
That's how it
boy.
goes with anything.
Yeah.
I don't know, 19,000 people. I don't know if I can just lose it. Like I'm like, oh shit.
They're screaming, the gym floor is shaking, bro. It's an experience, And I think that also helped me a lot with when they were like, okay, our coach at the time, he was like, all right, guys, you're gonna be playing in front of some big coaches. This is gonna prove whether they're gonna take you on to go play for another country or if you're gonna be stuck here. You're gonna be stuck here.
You gonna
So-
come coaching me? me, you could go over there
you
and
go
play
over
the
here
ball.
making, you gotta go do your dream. So, and then when they put in that perspective, you don't want to overthink because that's when you start messing up, you know what I mean? So me playing in front of that many people, and the hypeness and that level of play, it kind of prepared me. So when they told me that I was going to be playing in front of some pretty high people, and it was nothing to me.
Yo, is Mark Cuban
I was
there? 'Cause
hooping.
I don't give a fuck. If Mark Cuban's not here, I don't give a fuck.
I'm hooping Mark Cuban. Put him on the court.
Shit.
He's like,
I'm saying,
who's
I don't
there?
think. I guess the closest thing I ever got to something like that was a Roswell High Goddard game. I mean, never. I don't
But
even know
even
what.
then,
Yeah, like that's like
People
maybe
talk about rivalries,
couple
but
hundred
a
people.
Roswell Goddard rivalry, bro, they ain't nothing like it. I remember parents were getting kicked out.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably the closest.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Parents
probably
talking shit to each other.
That's probably the closest to 19,000. I don't even think maybe a couple hundred, few hundred for there. Maybe
filling up the little gym.
Yeah, the gyms or at the Wobo. That was it. That was as close as I got to being on the field where it mattered, or being on the court when it mattered, and it was like, okay, motherfuckers are watching. Like people are lining up on the side. Like it's dope. It's a dope feeling. So
it really is.
This is the most people that ever watched me do anything behind the
hey, bro, you get some good views.
I
You get them views, though, boy.
That's all
You
that
get them
matters,
views.
bro.
That's the
all
most
that
people I
matters.
ever seen watch me.
Hey, that's what's
Sit
up,
down
though.
and
That's,
talk is pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, mad respect to all you people that sit down and hear us talk shit. Shit, that's straight facts, man. So,
Yeah.
damn, so that's dope, dude. I mean, did y'all win? Y'all didn't win against us.
Nah, we lost. We lost this. They were ranked number 1 in the state, and we lost by 9 points, I believe.
That's not too
They were
bad.
tough, dog. They were a great team. Much respect to Espanola. If anybody from Espanola is watching,
Shut up.
they were hooped. They hooped, dog. They hooped. I give respect where it's due. Sometimes I don't like a basketball player, but sometimes they're sick. You can't hate on them. I don't like the personality. Some people talk a lot of crap. I'm not. Okay, I was one to talk crap. I was in your face like, what you want me to do with it and do that shit. Yeah.
I was looking at him like, don't try to move me.
I heard people's been watching. He sat on the gym floor and watched me like, damn, that's just messed up, dude. My foot can't guard me.
You can't.
But see,
In the game, your physical talent matches up with your mentally talent.
oh yeah, your mental can take you a lot further than just your physical.
If you're not mentally strong, I'm sorry. There's people that are gonna smash you down because they're mentally tough too.
Yeah, because once you break them down mentally, their physical game goes with it. I see it when I go play golf against some of you guys. You guys get so mad at yourself. You're not because you suck. It's because you're in your own head, and then you start sucking. So then it's just a domino effect.
Yeah.
Whether it's that or basketball or football, like you said, I love playing a good team. I'm not going to admit during the game you're a fucking good team. I'm probably not going to admit till the end of the tournament you're a good team, but I can respect your game later on. During the game, you fucking suck.
That's how I am. Hey, that's how I am.
You fucking suck.
I'm
But
beating you.
I'll tell you, I'll say honest shit about you. I'll be like, hey, that fucking ball, like, I don't give a fuck. You could beat us, but
I'm sitting here watching games on TV and they miss a shot. I'm like, man, I would have hit that shot. I probably wouldn't have hit the shot. You know what I mean? I probably would have
You
missed.
never
But
know.
that's the kind of person I am. I try to get.
I'm
my
like
head
that
mentally.
too, bro. I'm always like, man, if I was 6 foot, I'd be somebody
When me
right
and you
now.
were playing Madden.
Boy, I
hated
hated
you,
that ass. That's funny that you mentioned that because a homie of mine,
Man.
they were playing some Madden today, and I had to just kind of send a little bit of like a diss. I'm like, don't make me come over there. I haven't played Madden since like Madden 16, 17. I'm still gonna whoop your ass.
Sick Madden player, man. Much
Shit.
props. The boy's nice at Madden.
I
I
don't-
would get close, but I could never get over the hump.
See, he was the Madden dude, and I was the 2K guy.
That's what I am. I'm a 2K guy.
I would.
I get in your ass, man. Don't get it twisted.
I ain't played 2K since 2K like.
I just bought 2K20 when it came out, boy.
Yeah, boy. We had to throw down some sticks.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
haven't
Yeah.
played Madden, 2K, anything. I play Fortnite now. That's kind of my go-to.
I played some Fortnite too.
Do you? What are you on?
PS4.
Oh, we got the
What's
link.
up,
Oh,
I played that.
I'm all hacked though right now.
You're all hacked?
This is Hey, should I tell that story?
Kill the motherfuckers.
Okay,
Cheating
go.
ass nigga.
No, it ain't even. Well, kind of now. hold on. This ain't even by my own doing, bro. So I don't know what's going on, man. Some people got it. I guess it's the publicity shit. I'm getting famous or something. Because it was last week.
No, week before the season, there was that Monday. After that Monday,
After the season?
After your fantasy draft.
It was that next. No, it was that day that you got
Yeah.
on. Okay, well, anyways, it was about 2 weeks ago now. We were playing Fortnite here in my house, and he was the last to play, and so
He's trying to blame me.
no.
He's trying to throw me under the roof.
No, so whatever. I go like maybe 2 days, bro, without playing, right? And I get on, and all of a sudden I notice like my battle pass is gone, all my skins. So if you guys don't know what Fortnite is, you can buy something like a pass, and it gives you all these awards and shit when you accomplish like these missions or whatever you want to call it. Needless to say, all my shit was gone, bro. I was basically brand new account. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, where the fuck are all my shit? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I'm tripping. I'm like, hey, bro, what the fuck? Like, did you sign out or what? He's like, no, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I hit up Epic accounts. I'm like, hey, man, somebody hacked me, I think. They're like, oh, okay. Could not figure out for the life of me how the fuck to get my account. Finally get it back. So I got it back like just this past Monday. So it's already been a week since I realized it had been hacked. So that next week, I got it back. And I'm starting to play it. And the very next day after I play it, I get back on. And all my shit's changed. Like, all this different shit's all changed. Like, my settings and all this shit's changed. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I get on, and somebody was still on my account. They linked their Twitch, and my username was changed. All this shit. It was called, like, I don't even remember what the fuck the name was called.
I think you said Mr. Glitch.
Something like that. Anyways, so then I hit them up. I'm like, hey, they changed all my shit. Like, I'm still hacked. They're like, okay, cool. We'll figure it out. So they put everything back. Then the next day, it was changed again, bro. So I hit them up, and they
crazy. Dog.
So I hit them up like yesterday. I noticed that shit was changed. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit up Epic again, like, hey, I'm still hacked. What the fuck is going on? Well, last night I hit them up, and last night I'm texting my friend, and she texts me back, bro. And this is what she sent me, and I was just like, what the fuck was that shit? Like, why are you sending me that shit? She sent me that shit on my phone, and I'm like, why are you sending me Chinese shit?
No,
So
that's Chinese.
I call her, I'm like, hey, why are you sending me Chinese shit? Why are you fucking with me? And she's like, I'm not fucking with you. Like, what are you talking about? So then I show these fools, and they're like, what the fuck? And so I'm like thinking I'm hacked on my phone, bro.
What the fuck?
No, that's not even hacked.
Okay, so then I started a chat with this fool and my homie. We were playing Fortnite last night. I was showing them this. So I said to the both of them, well, today we start talking, and my homie's like, hey, bro, quit fucking hacking me.
Just
And
fucking around, yeah.
Yeah, just fucking around, I'm pretty sure. I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I don't remember what he said. What did he say? He said, prove it. And then my brother sent me this.
I ain't said
And I was like, what the fuck? And then that fool's like, see? And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, see what? And then this fool sent me this.
I sent him that.
No, my homie sent me this one.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, these fools kept texting, I guess, and they kept fucking texting in this shit. Bro. So then I'm like, what the fuck is going on here with my life?
Dog,
My life is getting hijacked, bro.
So then I called Apple, and there was or not Apple, I called Verizon, and there was a little bit of, like, an explanation they had. They said that they've had a lot of people call in about, and this is weird because Apple provides your Apple Care, which is like an antivirus and all this shit, spamware kind of shit for your software. Well, they said that there's like a virus going around that a lot of people have been saying they're receiving messages in Chinese. So I had to go like reset my password and like all this shit, bro. And like they told me to reset my network settings on my phone and whatever. And I'm not sure if it worked or not. I haven't gotten any messages like that, but I thought it was super weird. I don't think it's a coincidence that both my Epic account and my fucking phone being fucked up and shit.
Yeah. Because they were like, see? And I was like, see what? And then they sent the picture of the chat, and it's like Chinese letters. So I sent one back. I was like, I ain't sent that shit. I thought that was mine. It didn't have no Chinese letters. And like the homies had Chinese letters, but mine didn't. Like it didn't have nothing on mine. Like me sending anything.
Bro, some real weird shit, huh? So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, am I popping that hard?
What am I taking?
I just told him, like, check your bank account, dog. He's like,
No, I
"I'm
checked.
good."
Everything's good so far, but like, it's just kind of weird, bro. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
If I was you, I'll tell your bank to like keep it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, keep an eye out on it.
because
Maybe I
maybe
should.
they're taking little steps. Like, oh, let's do a Epic account.
Dude, because you just don't know. People
Let's do his
these
phone.
days are smart as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
try that.
they're
You
trying
put
to do
your-
like little steps to get to your
I mean, you
account.
put your credit card on anything. If you bought anything like on PS4, even though you erase it, then it can still bring it up.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's
And
some smart
so,
people. You know what I mean?
no, I agree. And so bro, that's some shit. But like we were getting at, like on the Fortnite, I'm not really that good at all. I just kind of do it to kill time and whatever. But bro, I've been like clutch.
What game we were playing, bro? And like, it was weird, bro, because I can obviously
these dudes.
like these dudes jumped on us, and I could see them just hitting me. You can see the hit markers on me, but I wasn't taking no damage, and I fucking just boom, boom, killed him. And he's like, I was like, bro, I should have been dead. He's like, why? Those fools fucked me up, bro, and I didn't take no damage.
Dog, I'm telling you, in that game, I think
counter was.
Well, no, we were playing together,
Oh.
just duos, and bro, I fucking ended up like,
Like he had like 5 headshot snipes, bro. That game.
yeah, like just boom, 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 like.
Fucking
Bro, I had like 9-10 kills, and it's not like me get 9 or 10 kills.
Yo, boy, I better get 2.
Yeah, like,
I don't even snipe nobody.
Exactly, you know that's the real
He
shit.
don't snipe.
I don't snipe,
Crazy,
bro.
bro.
I
Oh,
don't
what
snipe.
the
I even
fuck?
tell these folks, hey, I got a heavy. Here you go, bro. And they're like, all right, cool. In that game, I was just like, I'm gonna carry it. Fuck. I think we both had one.
Yeah, I had one
And I
too.
was just murking.
He was fucking.
Murking for like 170 meters.
Dog,
What the fuck?
Dog, he was fucking people up, bro.
It was some crazy shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like, props, like, thanks, but.
Bro,
Yeah,
gave him aimbot and shit.
Just because I don't snipe don't mean I don't know how. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Fuck,
No,
I was shocked.
That's some weird shit, bro. Like, I
This
hope,
is crazy,
I hope
bro.
it's not like too crazy, but that's a good thing. I'll probably hit up my bank account and be like, yo, y'all motherfuckers better be watching.
You got Fargo, they do it anyways.
Write down what you got in your bank right now and just call for like the next
Shit, I should-
month.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, motherfuckers.
Because I had a fraud claim and they put me on like 500 something, $600 one time because started the year they had fraud on my shit.
Damn, for
Because they wouldn't let me use my car at KFC, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went in there, and they're like, yeah, it looks like you got a bunch of fucking transactions for like Microsoft, like fucking some Microsoft shit, like, you know what I mean? Like some PC bullshit. Like
The only time I've ever really been hacked or anything, like even close to anything, was there were some people in New Jersey. They had added a couple lines to my Verizon account, but that was a long time ago. And now what's crazy is every time I want to upgrade and shit, I have to go through fraud. Like they have to make sure it's me and make sure that everything's legit before I can like even if I wanted to upgrade now, which I'm probably not. But if I wanted to, I'd have to go through all kinds
the
of.
11 looks sick, man.
It looks dope, but I can't convince myself that I absolutely need a phone like that.
I've heard you now. I'd rather get a camera.
Yeah, I'd rather get a brand new camera.
That'd be dope.
Well, I want another one. It's just like,
I want one in my room, or my lady's room.
damn, porn.
I'm about to say, what you trying to do, bro?
I need a cameraman too.
Sneaky,
Not just
sneaky.
wait.
Put Joel in the closet. I got you. dog.
Nah, it was funny because I don't know. I guess since now I do videos and shit, I think I'm just a fucking photographer or something. But like a few weeks ago, this lady posted on Facebook she was needing somebody to take wedding pictures.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, so I commented because she put, I'm looking for someone to do some wedding pictures, preferably somebody just starting out, all this stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just starting out. Fuck yeah. And she's like, I don't need developed pictures. I'll just take the JPEG pics or whatever, the files. And I was like, fucking right up my alley. So I hit her up like, hey, I can do it. I just started out. She's like, oh yeah, blah blah. I was like, I've never done anything. And she ended up passing on me. Fuck.
You should have been like,
She told you you were a videologist.
Well, she was like, she's like, well, I don't want to spend a lot of money, and I'm like, I've never done anything like this.
$50, bitch, take it or leave it.
No, I was gonna do like 200 because, bro, they charge like you got to be there
You
from
should've been
like
Next
the
time,
morning
just-
to like.
I've done a few things, you know what I'm saying? Mostly family photos, but It's right there. It's right there. Y'all,
She was
it's not
like,
about to be family.
she was already telling me, she's like, you'd have to be here at like 11 a.m. and it's like a 7-8 hour gig. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck, my whole day?
We'll be taking 7.
You know how many
8
times I'm gonna have to
hours.
run in my car to save the photos and go back? And all kinds of shit. So I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't get the gig.
I've
But
been sick. I'd have been like, pay me half first and then half the job. And take
7 hours, that's $50 an hour, girl.
Yeah, we
That's
could have split up.
$100.
nah, I mean, I'm open to other shit, but I'm not taking real pictures or anything.
Yeah,
I think I need
a
to practice.
photographer or a cameraman.
I think I
You gotta start somewhere. Haircut people started somewhere.
That's what
doing
I'm
it,
saying.
you gotta start somewhere.
I'm not gonna sit there and record y'all motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I will not do it.
Yeah.
I'll position you in the right position because I know the angles. But I ain't about to be like that. Click, click. I gotta shake your
I
hand.
can't be. I'm not trying to do all that. I don't want to do.
If
all
you give me a
that.
couple addies, I might be able to. I gotta shake your hand. I need to focus.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No, so what else have you been doing, bro? If you're not hooping, you're just doing the family business.
Yeah, bro, that's pretty much what I do. Been teaching my daughter just the volleyball game right now, and they're both well, my two oldest are in tumbling.
Oh, okay.
So, you know,
And Miss Minis or what? Or where's she?
no, they're right there off of on McGaffey, right across the street from Popo's.
Oh, okay, that's what's good.
It's like
Yeah, I don't know what that one's called.
I
But
don't remember what it's called
Yeah.
either, but yeah, that's what they.
dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. You know, I still hoop, just not on a consistent basis, 7 days a week, 24/8. You know what I'm saying?
when's the last time you did go hoop?
Like maybe about a month ago.
He's a recreational hooper.
Recreational now,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. Shit.
I go hoop with people I know I can beat now because.
You're just like fuck. You
I
don't.
go
You don't
with
do Gus Mackers and shit no more.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we actually did these past couple of Gus Mackers, you know, and we played top men's. Got second place in top men's. So I played with Markel Warner and Ryan and Jacob Lopez, and we did good, man.
How's that fool Jacob doing, bro? I haven't. You said his name earlier, and I was like, bro, I haven't talked to that fool in a long ass
Yeah,
time.
our boy's up there living in Dallas now.
I think I remember that's probably around the last time I talked to him because he was supposed to roll with us in high kick because I loved playing with him. He was tall, bro.
Huge, bro.
He's fucking so tall and he's got a long ass fucking arm. So
Like
throw
6'7".
it, yeah, like
I don't know
just,
who he is.
just throw it up to the
He's
motherfucker.
a
And he
black
just
white guy.
That is a good way of putting it.
He's not black, but he's white.
yeah, he's tall and lengthy as fuck,
Lengthy
bro.
dog.
I have to see who he is.
Yeah, yeah, he would run with us in high kick for a little while, but then, like I said, I think he moved and he just never came back down to roll with us. So
You picked me up for hot get full.
I retired.
I don't know, you could come out of retirement before you ain't even 30 yet.
Bro,
If
I'm
you retire
done.
before 30, that is not good.
Well,
you
stop.
luck?
No,
How'd
bro.
you leave?
I
He's started for 3 years.
no,
He's done.
I'm done, bro. Like I've been at. I don't think it gets any better than this. I just won. We won. We just win. Like,
just win.
And it's not because I'm tired of winning. I just think it's time to succeed in something else.
Now what you need to do is you just need to lose your first game on purpose and then come back and win the whole
No,
thing.
we
you know?
thought about that. What fucking tournament was it that we were thinking about just losing our first game? It was hiking. It was hiking. We were like, let's just lose our first game and then we'll fucking come back. But then half the guys are like, what the fuck? You being serious? I'm like, well, yeah, kind of. Like we're gonna win. And then what happened? We fucking won. And then
Yeah, code champions.
it don't fucking matter. Okay, bro. So this team, we played in the ship. I think they're from Artesia.
No, they're from Hobbs.
Oh yeah, they're from Hobbs. Bro, we fucking clapped their cheeks. Like, we made them quit. We asked them, hey, you want to quit so we can start the second game? Because it was windier than fucking, it was raining and it was cold ass, like, rain air.
Now we're up by like 4 or 5
We
touchdowns.
were whooping their ass. We're like, hey, bro, y'all want to quit so we can fucking start the next game? They're like, yeah, let's just fucking quit and shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, motherfuckers, quit. So we were going to beat them again or whatever, and fucking, they called the game. The ref said no more. So they ended up giving us both the footballs.
Both of y'all?
Yeah, both teams the footballs. Yeah, so we both kind of shared the championship, but let's just be real, guys. Y'all were not on our level. Like, you just weren't. You were
Cause
not.
like the game they beat them, it was only like a touchdown, maybe a couple points. And then when they played them, they fucking beat them up like fucking.
Yeah, bro, we didn't even have our full
touchdowns.
team the first time we played them. And we should have won, but we ended up letting them score. Well, not
Late.
letting them, but letting them score in the last play of the game. Which they shouldn't even got that touchdown because prior to the touchdown, they got sacked and somehow we had a penalty and they gave them the ball back and they scored.
Tell me why Joel got kicked out and came back in the same game.
Oh yeah, I got fucking kicked out because all of a sudden they were like, I don't even remember what the fucking call was, and I told them like, you can't fucking do that, blah blah. They kicked me out. They're like, you're fucking out, and I'm like, I'm fucking not out. Like, you know who the fuck I am, motherfucker? This is my shit. So then I just went and talked to a couple people, and they're like, no, this nigga's still in. And then they pissed me off. So then after that, we came back and. I'm telling you, we left no mercy out there, bro. We fucking, I think they scored maybe one time. But yeah, after that, bro, we went to Denver. And then after that, we got third in Denver. That kind of sucked. And after that, bro, I was just like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm ready to start a podcast.
That's
And look here, 2 months later, I've been retired and started a new career.
I've been checking it out too, man. You have the 6 podcasts.
I appreciate it, man. There's still shit that we've been talking up, and I know you guys are probably getting impatient, but trust me, we're impatient as well. Things have come through, fell through, blah, blah, blah. But needless to say, things will get together, and it's just about to take off, bro. Like, all it is like this right now. I'm not talking this up. It's just going good, and it's all to you guys, because if you guys weren't showing us support and love and everything else, I don't know if we'd be 20 episodes in, and that's just the way it kind of goes. You're gonna be a part of something that I know is gonna be special to a lot of people, and I love that part. It's really not just a me and this guy kind of thing. It's a family thing. You guys are our family. You guys are the beard bros or the beard sisters.
We don't call them beard sisters, but
Yeah. I mean, we'll keep it pretty PG. We'll just say beard bros and beard sisters.
oh, beard bros and beard sisters. Yeah.
We'll keep it PGR. You know what I'm saying?
PGR. Yeah, so what else? We're like, okay, so you got 3 kids, man. Is it tough? Did you know you were gonna have 3 kids, or did they just spontaneously pop the hell out?
I was ready for it. You know, it is tough. I no longer, can worry about my needs. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. Every person needs to take care of themselves, also. But when I have my kids, I try to do what they want when they want what they want. Try to give them what I couldn't do all the time. When they want something from the store, I want to be able to get it for them.
Is there any? Are you happy at 3, or is there potential for more? Are you shooting for that boy, or are you gonna be like?
I was, but it was 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah, that's a good call.
3 strikes and you're out, so I didn't get my boy, but I'm very happy with my girls, man.
That's
I
awesome.
couldn't have wanted anything more. And now, I wanted a boy so bad, but after I had my girls, I didn't even want a boy no more. My
That's
girls, they have so much more passion.
I could have.
They love their dad. They just love so much harder, and and I love that, because I'm a lovable person, and I like to have fun, and I love my babies, they're amazing.
sick.
So that completes me as a person, anything bad that can happen in my life wouldn't be bad as knowing that as long as I had them right there with me, you know what I mean? And it don't matter what could happen to me,
I got
having them is
since society how it is now, bro, is it scary to do shit with your kids? Like how all this random ass.
When my daughter was first born, I would take them baths and stuff and do all that stuff, after a certain age. I don't do that no more. They're, they do their own stuff, and I like to be around when they're with all their friends and stuff. And it's a little weird. You can't be too physical with them. You can't. Girls bruise easy. They get hurt easy. Me, I want my daughters to be tough, so I'm constantly messing with my kids. They're always bruising some, you know what I mean? But in this kind of society, I was, I got in trouble for some stuff. I don't want to really say what I was in trouble for. But I was got in trouble for some stuff. We were at the courthouse, and I met this dude there, you know what I mean? And I ain't going to put his name out there, none. But He's somebody that we all know as a person.
Okay.
And, he was there and he was just like, kind of teary-eyed. And I'm like, we're sitting there waiting to go see the judge, just sitting there. I'm like, he's like, what are you in here for? Let him know what I was in here for. And I'm like, what are you in here for? He's like, child abuse,
Sure.
And I'm like, what do you mean child abuse? So check this out. So him and his daughters had a pillow fight, dog. They were having a pillow fight. And he hit her with the pillow kind of hard and she fell and hit herself and gave her a couple of bruises. Well, a teacher saw it at school and reported him as an abusive parent. And now he's going through abuse charges. About to lose his kid and over pillow fights. You know what I mean? He didn't even mean to. He just accidentally hit his kid harder than what he should have. And his kid, I think he said his kid hit the table and hit the floor, but it's a girl and left some bruises on her, and the teacher saw and reported him. And I don't know, I feel real bad for him because he's a good dude too. You know what I mean? And seeing that perspective, he told me a lot of things that his lawyer told him. Putting your kid in a corner, hey, you're in timeout, go put in a corner. If you put a kid in a corner of detention, that's child abuse. His lawyer was telling me. There's so much things now that's changed. When I was little, I told my son, she slapped me in the face. She slapped me in the face. She gave me a whooping with a belt.
So, what is with kids being the parent and all? How does one discipline a kid?
That comes down kind of every parent's choice. Me, I spank my kids. I do give them whoopings. You know what I mean? Not with a belt. I don't want to do. The last time I spanked my kids, I did really hurt my hand. So the next time I was thinking about using a belt. But I don't really hit my kids. They're real good. And usually when you hit them hard enough the first time, they kind of get the picture. And they kind of listen to you. But you got to remember they're kids. You cannot expect a kid to be perfect.
Yeah.
They're gonna mess up.
And I think that's something that I've always, I think I got a broad understanding of that is, you're right. Kids don't understand like us adults. When you tell them no, they don't comprehend oh no, that's officially no, that's bad for you.
Gonna hurt me or get me in trouble.
Exactly. We know because probably we've either done it, lived it.
We definitely did it.
And so that's whenever Rob was talking, always remember your parents know best. It's not that they mean wrong by you. It's just they know better. They all their intentions are good towards you. Yeah. And so it sucks, man, that you say that kind of stuff, especially for that person having to deal with a situation that seems, to us, it seems super minor, but it's such a big deal to so many other people now that he's dealing with stuff that, honestly, it's sad because then it's
especially if he's a really good dad when there's some really shitty people out there. I'm not saying every person's shitty, but there are some shitty ass
No,
people.
and I 100% agree, man.
It sucks to be a really good dude and be there for your family, support them, and then to be in that kind of trouble. No.
Well, yeah, because it sucks, man, because I'm just going to say it, and I don't give a fuck. Whoever that person was, this goes for everybody else. Mind your fucking business. Now, if you've seen him do something with ill intent, by all means step forward. If he's whooping the shit out of his kid and kicking her and punching her and doing it in front of you, you have every reason to go to the authorities. But because you don't know the story and you weren't there, why the fuck you butting in people's business? And it goes for a lot of people, because not just that person, but so many people feel the need to go into other people's business and think that they have some type of right to talk, say, whatever, try to get people. Are you jealous? Are you not comfortable in your own skin? Are you self-conscious? What's going on personally in your life that you feel the intent to get someone else in trouble? Because like you said that he's facing possibly losing his daughter.
Losing his daughter and going to prison.
Look, all because you don't even know the story.
I was a teacher, he said.
Yeah, but still, that teacher don't know. Now, if he would have been, I would condone this bit of situation. If he would have talked to the daughter and the daughter would have been like kind of timid, you got the notion that maybe she's kind of scared, and then you're like, well, what happened? And she's like, oh, nothing, and like whatever. And then you finally get the truth, like, oh, my dad's kind of mean. Okay, maybe take it to the principal, see what you guys can do. But if she was like, oh yeah, me and my dad were pillow fighting and he fucked me up a little bit.
He hit me hard.
Okay, what the fuck? What, like, do you need to get an ass beaten by a pillow and see how much damage it's gonna do to you? Because I'm gonna be honest, it shouldn't be that bad. One solid hit from a pillow literally is not that bad.
But what if the child was like, oh, nothing, and then obviously it's a bruise, and then I took it to the principal, and she's like, oh, nothing.
But
then they think it's a far-fetched story, because who the fuck really gets hurt by a pillow?
Yeah, man, but
so
that's
it's like a far-fetched.
Well, you know,
that's why you don't just jump the gun.
You kind of have to.
You can see when your parents come and pick you up, like you notice things. If he were to come pick her up and she's kind of timid, don't really want to go with him because she knows.
Like if a kid isn't,
she's like, "Hi, daddy."
Yeah, like what's
today again? Like, you know what I mean?
Like do a little bit of investigating. Don't just dive right in. Like, if you don't know how to swim, you're not going to jump off the diving board.
That's not their job to investigate. That's the police's job to investigate.
But now look. Yeah. Like, if he ends up in jail and prison, like, is that really fair? And fair is a very broad perspective. My fair is probably not his fair or his fair. Like, I understand fair. But at the same time, let's just say, for instance, some kid brings in cocaine to school, to that teacher's classroom, drops it on the floor near the teacher's desk. The principal walks in, asks, what's that on the floor? He's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, well, that's weird. It's by your desk. How are you not supposed to know? Now he's in trouble. See how everything can get misconstrued real quickly? That's not fair. There should be some investigating, a little, like, if you think he's doing drugs, test him right then and there. Go take him around him. But probably not. You're going to probably put him on some kind of absence. You're suspended without pay for a week. We're going to figure this out. Now you're this, and this. You're getting charged for possession of cocaine, and now that's
going to lose your job.
You're going to lose your job. You're licensed to teach, and it's just so much things that people just need to learn how to either mind your business or deal with it like an adult. Because no offense, that was childish and you were being a rat. Like, that's as simple as it gets.
I don't know. I don't think like that. My job as a teacher is to teach, and if I feel like a kid's endangered, I'm going to just get it out of my hands. Because then it's going to be on my back burner after that. I'm like, damn, this kid, what if this kid dies? And I just thought it was just
That's why you slowly progress it up.
And you don't got to investigate, you pay attention.
And even then, you could have been
you don't
like,
investigate, you pay attention.
You could have been a teacher that didn't pay attention enough.
And even then, let's say the kid was like, oh well, I you know, whatever. Bring the parent in, talk to the parent individually, see what his story, and if the kid told a story, see if they match up. Because if he hasn't had a chance to talk to the kid, and he brings it in, and they have the exact same fucking story, come on, you're gonna tell me that it's so damn similar?
Yeah.
Like
I guess it's kind of right, kind of. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like if and there, like.
You guys comment what you guys think. Let us know, how do you go about something like that? Because unfortunately, somebody is in a very sticky situation, and he may be facing, even at the very least, probably fines and some type of charge that's pretty much fucked up.
And I can't see your kid. That's the worst. You know what I mean? Not being able to see your kid.
And
having supervised visits where somebody has to be there to watch you be with your kid. That sucks.
That's
sad,
sad,
sucky
man.
feeling, you know, especially if you're a good parent. So, in these days, it's kind of risky to hit your kid. You know, I spank mine because that's the way I was brought up, and I want my kids to know what respect is. You respect your elders, but I also teach them, you know, if they're not giving you respect, don't show respect. Because every person deserves respect until they lose it.
Yeah,
I think, you know what I mean.
They
have my respect. Every person in the world has my respect until they lose it. Once they lose it, I won't respect you. I'll talk shit to your face. I won't listen to you, and that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? You're rude to me, I'm gonna end up being rude to you. I'm not gonna sit there and be nice to you if you're rude to me.
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that. I don't care if you're my boss. I don't care. Even your bosses have respect and they'll talk to you in a professional way, but they come at you trying to get all in your face.
It's like, whoa, why all of a sudden the sudden change of heart?
You're gonna get in their face.
Like, whoa, you need to simmer down there.
So that's this.
I don't know, that sucks, man, because obviously I don't have kids, but I could only imagine if I did and I couldn't see him or she, like, that would bother me to the point of, like,
that's what can make somebody kill themselves. It really could. That's the kind of shit
it
that
leads so much because, man, it just sucks, man, that somebody that didn't. I'm not saying you had the wrong intentions, and maybe I came at you a little strong if you're watching this, but at the same time, it's like, man, like,
Check it out.
just please be more thorough.
Yeah, they could have been a few more steps.
Yes, like,
I
I
don't know
just-
the full steps, but like what they did, but.
And I'm not even here to say maybe the guy's lying. I don't know the guy. I would probably say no because I trust my boy's judgment. But even then, like, it's just like, now look. He's spending money on a lawyer. He's probably taking time off work to go to court. He's facing possibly losing rights to his child, possibly prison. Like, man, that's a lot for somebody to not know the truth. Like, man, that's tough.
That's how fucked up the legal system is. It's like.
That's what I'm saying. You take anything to authorities, it's automatically going straight to the roof out of hand. Like,
Yeah.
once you take that step, you could just say anything. You know, I'm like, Joel punched me in the face the other day, and
now I'm getting
now
charged
you're
with
about to
assault
get
battery.
yeah, and you didn't even I didn't even see you.
That's what's even more crazy because
I ain't seen him in years. I just go say some shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro, and that's what's so sad is people like I'm not here to. I'm not gonna get deep into it, but it just goes to show like this whole Antonio Brown situation. I'm sure you've heard about the rape charges recently being whatever, and that's the thing. There's not even been charges filed as of yet.
It's allegation.
But just the fact that a girl sees, and maybe she has facts or something, she's shown something, but she sees a man down, or anybody for that, but this particular subject, she sees a man down and she takes that vulnerability moment and says, "This is my time to strike." And she might be clout hungry, money hungry, whatever the case may be, but it's just like, wow, like, is that what we've come down to? That we can't even be. Like, we can't live in today's world without feeling almost, I'd hate to say scared, but you're scared. You can't go to Walmart. And this is not a joke. You might end up getting shot. You can't you can't even have intercourse with the female and end up being in a relationship and arguing without possibly getting accused of rape. Like, there are so many situations that just suck nowadays.
How many false convictions you think happen a year, bro? Like people that just get wrongfully convicted.
I don't know. What was it? It was...
It's crazy to think. Huh?
There was a guy. Where did he play football? Michigan State.
Oh yeah.
He was high on the prospect chart to be a pro in the NFL. He got allegedly accused of raping a girl in college. Okay. Well, come to find out, after years and years of
She made it up.
she made it up and lied.
And
Well,
he couldn't play for his whole like college career because of that.
yeah, he couldn't play for college. He ended up not going to the NFL.
Yup.
And so, and I understand the notion of this. They paid the man like a few $1 million just to say we're sorry for not letting you possibly become pro and make maybe $100 million.
And they even kicked him out of the university. I believe they didn't allow him at the university because it was supposedly happened on their campus. So they just kicked him off the university in general.
That's sad,
It's
man.
fucking crazy.
And that's
He was
what
a high
sucks.
prospect. He was a defensive end.
Yeah, and that's just that's a simple sample of what the fuck.
That's what crazy. Huh? I remember reading that shit. It was not that long ago. Probably what, a couple years ago.
No, this has been, I think they said it's been a 6-year process now. It's been 6 years since all this shit finally, like, it's finally settled, but it's been about 6 years, and it's just sad, man.
That's crazy.
Let's let, I want to end this video on a good note. Like, fuck all the other bullshit. You got 3 kiddos, all ladies.
I'll fucking
Well,
wait
gonna
for
be ladies one day. What we've done, and it's kind of become a bit of a tradition at this
I was
point.
gonna say, I was waiting for
Like
them to say it.
most of the people, they all have had kids, and their kids are growing up. They're becoming either little gentlemen or little ladies, whatever. What we like to ask our guests at the end is, if you could give your kiddos a little bit of advice, maybe it's 10 years from now, your oldest is in college and she's going through a hard time, and she remembers you. We're on the Beard Bros because we're popping at that time.
Yeah.
She goes and checks out your video. What's a little bit of advice you'd want to give, not just her, but the other 2 little ones, to hold on to keep in mind, to always remember, whatever it is, later on in life, man?
My biggest thing would just to follow your heart. When you have passion for something, go for it with 100% of your all. Not 90, not 80, 100%. Go at it, and just know that I always have your back, and your mother always have your back, no matter what it is. Even if you're in trouble, you know, if you're in trouble, I want them to come to me. I got your back. I'm never gonna go against you. You know what I mean? And I think that's something I'd want my kids to know, is that I'm always gonna be there, no matter what. I got your back. Years and years alone, and I'll never take nobody else's side over yours. You know, even if they're the wrong. I think that's the message that I would send to my kids.
Hey, that's some good ass advice.
I think this is more advice for us than anybody else. It's like we're getting insight from everybody. To mold us to the perfect parents. We're gonna be super beer dads.
Yeah, we're super beer dads. That's gonna be our shit. We're just gonna go look at all of y'all's advices and be like, hey, we gotta tell our kids this shit, man. We gotta make sure they do this shit.
You better have respect. You better go 110%.
110%.
Down said 100, but I'm gonna put an extra 10.
No quitting in our bones. We don't quit.
Nah, that's some funny shit. Nah, that's funny you said that. It's kind of, I guess it's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Anybody's kids out there, take these advices, especially his own. Like you guys keep doing good, making your parents proud. Like that's the best thing anybody can do for anyone. Is most people have kids, and if them kids are making you proud, I think that makes everybody smile. Like your parents, your grandparents, everybody's happy. And shit, I think the biggest saying that was said probably today multiple times is, it's easy to be mad. It's easy to be angry. Any of those, sad, all those things, it's easy. It's super hard to keep a smile on. I mean, it's hard to find happiness in the smallest of things. Whether it's waking up in the morning, whether it's having a job, whether it's being able to buy a cup of coffee, whatever that thing is to make you guys smile, just continue to do it day in and day out. Because for whatever reason, I see a lot of people that are down all the time. They're sad, they're mad, they're upset. Something didn't go their way, and I guess my thing is this is my biggest example I give a lot of people is. You allow yourself to have a good or bad day. If you wake up and you're late to work, accept you're late to work and do what the things you need to do to just get to work in a fashionable reason. Because I've seen too many people or too many times where you're late to work, so you get up pissed off, so you're hurried. Now you're on your way to work and trying to get to work, but you're already late, so you're speeding. You get pulled over. Now you're not only are you late to work, but now you're going to get a ticket. So then you get to work. You're pissed off that you're late. You're pissed off that you got a ticket. Now you're just pissed off. You go grab a cup of coffee. You're sitting at your desk. All of a sudden, you're just so pissed off. You drop your cup of coffee all over your desk, all over yourself. It's a trickle effect if you don't get my trick.
What the fuck? That fool did a backflip, dog.
Did he?
Yes, you did that shit.
But if you would have just accepted the fact that you were late from the get-go, you would have probably had a good day. So take those small little victories every day, and remember, just every day is a win if you allow it to be.
Yes, sir.
So I appreciate you,
Appreciate for having me, y'all. Man,
hey,
awesome.
you want us to share any of your socials? Maybe your Snap, your Insta, Facebook, whatever? Hey, you can stay private. Some people don't want none of their stuff out
I
there.
don't really have none of that. But
Okay.
you can share my link. So go ahead and go onto the Phoenix Summit Basketball, and they can check me out on YouTube if you want to check
Hey,
me
we
out.
will find that fucking link and we will put it in the description. Go click on that little fucker and go
Check
drop
it
a
out,
like.
you
Just
know,
go drop a like.
check it
Maybe
out.
if there's a way to comment, go comment on that shit.
That's pretty cool.
On that note, shit. Y'all have a good weekend.
Blessed weekend, y'all.
Blessed weekend. Till next
God
time,
bless.
Beer Bros out. Peace.